Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Harakak Wadash, Ma'amah. I want to give a double honor to the elders of GMS. Salutation to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm the Karkarab Bani Yasharala, coming out of the Lions Den camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. And now today I'll be coming out with a lesson. And the title of that lesson is Wisdom is Unpleasant to the Unwise, or Wisdom is Unpleasant to one that is not learned. You know, because we have a lot of people out here who go against the doctrine of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. They go against the wisdom of the Most High. Why? Because they are unwise and they are unlearned, and this wisdom is unpleasant to them. They hate it. They despise it. Without further ado, I'm going to just get right into the scriptures. Let them speak for themselves. This is Sirach chapter 6, verse 20. It says, she is very unpleasant to the unlearned. That she is wisdom. Again, she is very unpleasant to the unlearned. He that is without understanding will not remain with her. See, wisdom, she is very unpleasant to the unlearned. The unlearned, the people that really think they know what's going on, they are the unlearned. When the truth of wisdom comes out, it is unpleasant to them. They don't like the fact that this truth is coming out. They don't like the fact that this wisdom is proving everything that they think and or what they say is proving them to be wrong and proving them to be liars. So this wisdom is unpleasant to the unlearned. And anyone that is void of understanding, or that is without understanding of the scriptures of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, without the understanding of the wisdom of the Heavenly Father, they will not remain with this wisdom. They will not remain with her. This is not a woman that they will remain with. You got to think, wisdom is referred to as a woman. She goes about seeking such as are worthy of her. And unlearned and unwise people, they are not worthy. She is unpleasant to them. That wisdom is unpleasant to them. And those without understanding, that don't have an understanding of the truth of the wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, they will not remain with her. They will not remain with Sophia, wisdom. Continuing. This is Sirach, chapter 19, verse 11. It says, a fool travaileth with a word as a woman in labor of a child. See, a fool, an unlearned, an unwise person, travaileth with a word as a woman in labor of a child. They fight with it. It pains them. This wisdom pains the unwise and the unlearned, ones without understanding. It is unpleasant to them. It hurts them. It messes up what they think they know. It tears down what they think they believe. It shows them that the wisdom that they have, or what they think they have, it is nothing. Again, and they travail with this word, with a word. Let's use an example, ISUPK, with the rape thing. That's something they travail with as a woman and child. It pains them because they can't get it. They don't understand. Again, wisdom is unpleasant to the unwise. I'm going to read verse one more time. A fool travaileth with a word as a woman in labor of a child. Salakia. That's how they do. Unlearned, unwise, they're going to travail with the word. Every word in the scriptures of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, every semicolon, comma, whatever, complete thought, they're going to travail with it because they are unlearned. And this wisdom is unpleasant to those that are unlearned. It is unpleasant to those that are not wise. This is Sirach 21, verse 15. If a skillful man hear a wise word, he will commend it and add unto it. See, if a skillful man, a man of wisdom, if he hear a wise word, he's going to commend it, he's going to give it respect, and he's going to add unto it. He's going to build upon the foundation to increase in his wisdom and increase the level of wisdom that he has. Continuing, but as soon as one of no understanding heareth it, it displeaseth him, and he casteth it behind his back. Soon as one of no understanding, somebody that don't have an understanding of the words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, or the wisdom, as soon as they start hearing this truth come out, it displeases them. It makes them angry. It makes them uncomfortable. It hurts them. And they cast it behind their back. They throw it away. They turn their face from it. They turn their ears from it. Because it is unpleasant. Again, wisdom is unpleasant to the unwise. This is one woman that is unpleasant to the unlearned, the unwise, a fool. Verse 18. This is, as is a house that is destroyed, so is wisdom to a fool. As a house that is destroyed in a fire, a storm, an earthquake, or just being knocked down by a wrecking ball or a wrecking crew of a construction crew. Just like that house is destroyed, so is wisdom to a fool. This wisdom destroys a fool's way of thinking. The unlearned, the unwise, it destroys what they think they know. They find out that they are unwise and they are unlearned and they are one of no understanding. Wisdom is unpleasant to the unwise. Continuing. As is a house that is destroyed, so is wisdom to a fool. And the knowledge of the unwise is talk without sense. See, the knowledge of the unwise is talk without sense. Like this here thing recently. Trash Malone. Talking about Yahweh Shai was adopted. Well, according to the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding of the scriptures, he was not adopted. He was born of a man and a woman, Mary and Joseph. He came forth from the womb. He was not adopted. He was birthed into this life like every other man has come into this life. But nonetheless, the thing is, and the knowledge of the wise, of the unwise, Salakia, is talk without sense. And that's what Trash Malone do. He's unwise, so his talk is without sense. That's why you have all these damnable heresies and different things like that from all these people that come up against the doctrine of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. They come up against the scriptures, the wisdom. They're coming up against the Lord himself, the Heavenly Father. They just see us. We are vessels. We are tools in which the Heavenly Father used to bring forth his word. But it's the Heavenly Father that they are fighting against. That these unwise, these unlearned, these ones of no understanding. Wisdom is unpleasant to ones that are unwise. This is not a good thing for the wisdom is not good to a fool. It destroys a fool. It destroys the unwise, the unlearned, the ones of no understanding. It tears them down. Whatever they put out of their mouth, this wisdom, this truth, tear it down. Continue. Verse 19, doctrine unto fools is as fetters on the hands, and like manacles on the right hand. See, doctrine unto fools, wisdom unto fools is like being in bondage, being in chains, having your feet shackled and your hands shackled. That's how this doctrine is to fools, to the unwise, to the unlearned. That's how this wisdom goes. It's like locking them up, putting them in jail and throwing away the key. Wisdom is unpleasant to the unwise. Last point. This is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 2. This is, a fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself. See, a fool don't have delight in understanding the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understandings of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, but that his heart may discover itself, that it may discover itself in something that's unprofitable, that is of no use. Some trash, some crap doctrine or whatever. But wisdom is unpleasant to ones of no understanding, to the unwise, and to the unlearned. The unwise, their talkers is talk without sense. They don't make no sense when they run their mouth, according to the scriptures. This wisdom is as chains about their hands and feet. It pains them. Shalom.